how many times are we feeling blue and we don't have a single person to be honest with? How are you doing? You're always doing great because that's what you're expected to be. You're the pastor, you're the leader, you're the children's leader, you're the youth leader, you're always doing great. Well, guess what? I'm not. I'm not. There are some days I've walked into the national office, which is really funny because I'm usually like, happy Monday, happy Tuesday. And so they're expecting that. And just to test it out, one day I walked by and someone said, how you doing? And I said, pretty terrible today. And because they've always heard me say that I'm doing well, guess what they said? That's great. That's right. You laugh because you do it too. You already are predisposition yourself to hear the people are fine, thank you. Fine, thank you. Sometimes we're not. When was the last time, instead of asking someone, how's the church doing, you asked them, how are you doing? How are you doing? How's your soul? How's your marriage? How are your kids? When people ask me, how's the church doing? I said, well, the walls look pretty sturdy. Ceiling and the roof still intact. I think it's doing good. How am I doing? Oh, it's not a good week for me. It's hard to be transparent because we think we're going to be measured. Let me tell you, God doesn't love you based on performance. He loved you because before you even knew He existed, John tells me He loved me before I loved Him. And I'm only capable of loving Him because He's lavished His love on me. I want you to walk out of this room with a new way of greeting each other. When you encounter a fellow minister, ask them how they're doing. When was the last time you invited someone to coffee to find out how their soul is doing? But we don't. We measure success by numbers. If you were to measure Jesus' success by numbers, well, let me tell you, the group He assembled, He lost one, and he was the Son of God, so don't feel too bad. I was sharing with someone that, he's discipling Peter, and after 3 years of walking with the Son of God, he's still slicing ears at the end of 3 years. Imagine that. Talk about a rate of success. Same disciple's going to deny Him. Everybody's going to run away. But that's how we measure success. I want you to measure success differently. If your pastors in your network aren't thriving and healthy, you cannot have a healthy church in every community. They're not being discipled by healthy shepherds that are willing to sacrifice because their souls are starving and can't produce what God wants them to produce. You can't give what you don't have. You can't invite someone to the depths of the Spirit that you are not walking in. That's why it is so imperative that you ask, how is my soul doing?
Hey, it's Pastor Zach from the Illinois District Council of the Assemblies of God, aka Team Illinois. If you enjoyed that video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already so you can keep up with all the videos from our events and stories from across the state. If you want to see more content from us, you can check out some videos right here. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.